Hello guys and welcome to TechWolf. If you find this video useful or entertaining, please consider subscribing and liking this video. And now let's get into it. And today we are going to do another CompTIA A+ Core 2 practice test. So no further ado guys, let's get into it. And by the way, take notes and tell me in comments how many questions you got right and how many questions you got wrong and whether you passed this test. And if you are interested in more CompTIA A+ quizzes, you can go to Skill Test Pro, which is absolutely free, where you can take different tests on CompTIA, Microsoft, Cisco. And first question is, a user reports that their laptop is showing a no internet secured error while connected to Wi-Fi. What is the best troubleshooting step? Adjust the display resolution, restart the printer spooler service, upgrade the CPU, enable airplane mode, or renew the IP address using ipconfig release and ipconfig renew. Which is the correct answer here? And the correct answer here is renew the IP address using ipconfig release and ipconfig renew. And here is the explanation. Renewing the IP address can resolve connection issues caused by DHCP problems. A next question. A technician needs to check the Windows event log for security-related incidents. Which tool should they use? Device Manager, Event Viewer, Task Scheduler, Disk Cleanup, or Control Panel. And here the correct answer is Event Viewer, as Event Viewer logs all system security and application events, helping diagnose security issues. A technician needs to set up Windows Hello for facial recognition. What hardware is required? A TPM 1.2 module, a fingerprint reader, a compatible infrared camera, a dedicated graphics card, or an SSD. So which one is the correct answer here? And the correct answer is a compatible infrared camera, as the Windows Hello facial recognition requires IR camera for biometric authentication. A technician needs to restore a system to previous working state without affecting user files. What tool should they use? System Restore, Windows Recovery Mode, Clean Install, BitLocker, or Group Policy Editor. Which one is the correct answer here? And the correct answer here is System Restore, as System Restore allows rolling back system settings to a previous point without affecting a personal files. A user is locked out of their Windows account due to too many incorrect password attempts. What should they do? Reinstall Windows, change the firewall settings, wait for the lockup period to expire, delete System32, or adjust the screen brightness. And the correct answer here is wait for the lockup period to expire, as when you have entered too many passwords and they were wrong, you should better wait for lockout period to expire, as most security policies enforce a temporary lockout after too many failed login attempts. And a technician is troubleshooting a Windows 11 system that frequently crashes and displays a critical process died error. What should they check first? Display settings, a printer spooler service, mouse driver, system file checker or SFC scan, or network speed. And the correct answer here is system file checker SFC scan. The SFC scan helps repair corrupted system files that may be causing crashes. Which Windows tool allows administrators to manage user permissions for files and folders? NTFS permissions, Windows Update, Windows Defender, Device Manager, or Performance Monitor. And the correct answer here is NTFS permissions, as NTFS permissions control which users can access, modify or delete files and folders. A user reports that their laptop is infected with malware. What is the first troubleshooting step? Reinstall the operating system, delete all browser cookies, adjust the screen resolution, boot into safe mode and run virus scan, or upgrade the CPU. So which one is the correct answer here? And the correct answer would be to boot into safe mode and run antivirus scan, as safe mode prevents malware from automatically running, making it easier to remove. Which Windows utility is used to edit the local security policies on a machine? dxdiag, secpol.msc, devmgmt.msc, taskmgr, or check disk. Which one is the correct answer here? And the correct answer here is secpol.msc, as secpol.msc opens the local security policy editor, which allows administrators to enforce security settings. And next question, a technician is setting up a secure login method that uses two factors, a password and fingerprint scan. What type of authentication is this? Single sign-on or SSO, Kerberos, NTLM, OAuth, or multi-factor authentication? And the correct answer here is multi-factor authentication, as MFA requires two or more forms of verification, e.g. password plus biometrics, or for secure authentication. A user's Windows system is running extremely slow. Task Manager shows 100% disk usage. What is the best way to troubleshoot? Increase the monitor's refresh rate, replace the graphics card, disable superfetch and background apps, adjust the firewall settings, or change the screen resolution. And the correct answer here is disable superfetch and background apps, as superfetch and background apps can cause high disk usage, slowing down performance. A technician needs to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive files on a Windows 10 laptop. Which solution is best? Disable remote desktop, enable BitLocker, delete all temp files, install a third-party defragmentation tool, or uninstall unused applications. Which one would be the best solution here? And the best answer here is enable BitLocker, as the BitLocker encrypts entire drives to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive files. A technician needs to disable unnecessary startup applications in Windows 11. Where should they go? Control panel and programs and features, command prompt, BIOS setup, task manager, startup tab, or Windows firewall. Which one is the correct answer here? And the correct answer here would be task manager startup tab, as the startup tab in task manager allows enabling or disabling startup applications to optimize performance. A user is receiving a "your connection is not private" error when visiting secure websites. What is the most likely cause? A corrupt video driver, a failing hard drive, a firewall misconfiguration, a missing user profile, or incorrect system date time. Which one is the correct answer here? And the correct answer here would be incorrect system date time, as SSL certificates rely on system time synchronization to validate secure connections. A technician needs to create a bootable USB for Windows 10 installation. Which tool should they use? So, to create a bootable USB for Windows 11, disk cleanup, media creation tool, task manager, Windows Defender, or system restore. And the correct answer here would be you would use media creation tool, as the media creation tool allows users to create a bootable USB or DVD for Windows installations. A technician needs to view all network connections currently in use on a Windows machine. Which command should they use? ping-t, nslookup, ipconfig/all, netstat-an, or trace-rt. And the correct answer here would be netstat-an, as the netstat-an command lists active network connections including IP addresses and ports. And for your CompTIA Network Plus second part or Core 2, make sure that you know all these commands which are listed on Core 2 objectives. And if you are interested, you can go to my channel's homepage, and on the homepage you will find the full playlist where I go through all of these commands. For absolute beginners, even if you don't have any experience, you will understand how they work, as I am showcasing these different commands and showcasing all Windows native commands and networking commands, how they work in front end and back end. So you have a good understanding, or beginners have a good understanding how these commands work and what they do. Next, a technician needs to reset a forgotten local administrator password on a Windows 10 computer. What should they use? Task Scheduler, Remote Desktop, Windows Recovery Environment WinRE, System Information or MS Info 32, or BIOS Setup. Which one would be the correct answer here? And here the correct answer is Windows Recovery Environment or WinRE. Or WinRE allows access to system recovery tools including password reset options. Next question, which Windows command can be used to repair corrupted system files? And this is also what you should know, and you should be able to understand what are system files, as under some of my videos some of you were asking about files, but system files are not the same as your files and folders which are on your computer. So let's get to the answers. ipconfig /DNS, sfc scan now, check disk /r, netstat-a, or nslookup. Which one would be the correct answer now? Which would be the correct answer here? And the correct answer is SFC scan now, as the system file checker or SFC scans and repairs corrupted or missing system files. So these are system files, which doesn't affect your files which are on your computer. A user reports that their Windows 11 laptop is stuck in a reboot loop after an update. What is the best way to resolve this issue? Perform a disk defragmentation, reinstall the display drivers, run the msconfig command and disable all startup programs, boot into safe mode and uninstall the last update, or replace the CMOS battery. And the best solution here is boot into safe mode and uninstall the last update, as booting into safe mode allows access to the system while bypassing non-essential services, helping remove faulty updates. And last question, question 20. A technician needs to automate a script to run at system startup on a Windows 10 machine. Which tool should be used? Event Viewer, Services.msc, Task Scheduler, Device Manager, or Registry Editor. And here the correct answer is Task Scheduler, as the Task Scheduler allows automation of scripts, programs, and tasks to run at predefined times or system events such as startup. And now let's see the results. I believe, answered everything correctly this time. As you can see, it's 100%. And here we can see all these questions which we answered correctly. And yes, guys, Hope that you found this video useful. Like I mentioned, if you are interested in more of these tests, you can go to the channel's homepage, click into playlist, and there is whole playlist on different CompTIA subjects, Cisco subjects. I have started also CCNA, so the Microsoft exam preparation tests if you are interested in Microsoft Azure Fundamentals, which is AZ900, or Microsoft 365 Fundamentals, which is MS900. Then go to the channel's homepage and, like I mentioned, go into playlists, and there you can find more different practice tests on different providers. And yes, if you found this video useful, leave a like, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and see you in the next one.